Hey, what's up, guys? Grimsy42 here, and I've finally got my pickups from Portland. It's just been crazy since I've gotten back. I've just had so many games to sort through and kind of figure out exactly what I got before I got to filming it. But anyways, without further ado, I'm going to try to tackle all this in one video. If it gets too long, I'll make it into two, but here we go. First are some manuals I picked up. Gauntlet Legends, Mario's Time Machine, Magical Quest starring Mickey Mouse, Paladin's Quest. This one's actually an upgrade, Mega Man X. This is just a spare because I know it trades well, Zelda Link to the Past. These next few I actually picked up for a friend, a really clean Chrono Trigger, Final Fantasy Mystic Quest, and Secret of Mana. Okay, and then I also picked up Conker's Bad Fur Day. I got this for 12 bucks. It usually goes like 20 plus on eBay. I needed this to complete my copy, so I was definitely happy to get that. Next, I'm going to show you guys some boxes I picked up. The first one is the only repro box that I know of that I own. But I got it because you know, I don't have the full version of the other game, or the other box, the box that actually comes with the game. So for now, this is a good placeholder. It's a really high quality Earthbound box. I actually think it looks, see how it's got the gloss to it and everything. It's pretty nice. So I grabbed this for, I think, 10 bucks. Okay, I wound up picking this one up for 9. The box for Double Dragon. Okay, these I actually bundled. I got a pretty good price. I think I paid about 5 bucks a piece for them, even though they're priced higher. The first one is Donkey Kong Classics. And this next one is definitely really hard to find, so when I saw it, I was quick to grab it. And it's Ultima Warriors of Destiny. This is a pretty hard box to find. It's got a label here and a label here, but I think I can take care of those no problem. Alright. I also picked up a box only for Double Dragon 2. I already had the carton manual for this. I believe I got this one for 8. And this one I had to pay a little bit for. I think I paid $20, but it's everything you would need to complete the game other than the cartridge. It's the box, manual, poster, sleeve, styrofoam, insert, all that fun for Kickmaster. This is a game I really enjoy, so I was willing to pay the extra bit of money. It actually goes a lot more on eBay. Complete, this game goes like 50, 60, and in this condition it definitely would be more towards 60. So 20 bucks isn't too bad since I only got the game for 10, so that completes me at 30, which I'm okay with. Okay, these are both complete. Nothing amazing, but I was still happy to grab them. The first one is NES Open. And the next one is Ultima Exodus. Okay, let's jump to... Oh, I do have one more Nintendo game that I did get, I guess you could say complete. It's missing one thing, and it's a Where in Time is Carmen Sandiego. It has the cart and the manual, but it's missing the encyclopedia, so I'm definitely on the lookout for one of those if anyone has one. Okay. Next we'll get into some Sega games. Okay. First one is a title I've definitely been looking for. It was on my list of Genesis games to get while I was there. And I was happy to be able to find it. It's Ghosts and Goblins. And it is complete. Next one, I got this for 8 bucks. Shakan. And this is in very good shape. I don't know if you can tell just by the glare. This one's missing a manual, but I had the manual already, and I got it for, I want to say 10 bucks, which is a really good price. Shinobi 3, Return of the Ninja Master. And lastly, as far as complete Genesis, I picked up Last Battle. This was almost a launch title, if not a launch title. I remembered seeing the ads for this right when Genesis first came out in the early, yeah, it came out in '89, so I mean this is one of their first titles. So I was definitely happy to get that one. Okay, my lone Sega Saturn pickup, which is unfortunate. I was hoping to get more, but I'll take what I can get, is a copy of Dark Savior. Okay, next we got a couple Dreamcast games. The first one is Time Stalkers. Next one is a game I really enjoyed. It's Street Fighter Alpha 3. And the last one is Grandia 2. Okay, I did pick up one PlayStation 2 title while I was there. I actually first heard about this from a friend of mine, and they actually wanted me to get the game for them. But as a collector, I think I'm going to be greedy and keep it for myself. I don't know. I may change my mind. It is a Atlas title. It's Steambot Chronicles. And it's in pretty good shape. I think I picked this up for $10. Okay. Alright, without further ado, let's get into my favorite, the NES titles. I believe I picked up 35 different titles, and they range from common crap filler to amazing, some titles that I've really been looking for. So I think what I'll start with first are the pickups I got from Pat the NES Punk. So I'm not sure if you guys are aware or whatever. I actually wound up rooming with the Game Chasers. I actually shared a hotel room with Jay, and then Eric and Billy were in a different room. But anyways, I mean, obviously because of that, you know, pretty much anybody who was anybody was, you know, at one point or another, you know, in the hotel room. In fact, some pretty crazy stories have already emerged. But anyways, Pat was in the room and he brought his stuff, so I was able to check it out before it hit the floor and kind of get first dibs. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what I grabbed, and he gave me a good bro price, so I was happy to pick these up. The first one is Ferrari Grand Prix Challenge. Next one is that bundle with World Cup and Super Spike V-Ball. Next one is Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest. Next is Batman Returns. This next one I'm definitely happy to get. I already had the box for it, so I was happy to pair this up. And that's Battletoads. And lastly was the blue cartridge for Bible Adventures. Okay, moving on to more NES. All of these I got from the sales floor. The first one I actually picked up. I paid $5 for it just because I never see it with a good label. And that's Bart vs. the Space Mutants. Next is Cobra Triangle. Next is Ninja Kid. I've been looking for one of these with a good label for a while. It's got a little bit of damage up here. I don't know if you can see it, but I want to pick this up for $3, so I wasn't going to complain. Next is Athletic World. RBI Baseball 2. Fisher-Price Pitcher Perfect. Breakthrough. A Boy and His Blob. I'm told it's a fun game. Friday the 13th. Elevator Action with a little bit of handwriting on there. You know how much I love that. Next one is Rain King. Next we have Dino Wars. Bigfoot. Nintendo World Cup. This one has a really good label. I was happy to pick this up. Urban Champion. Got this for $5. Okay, now we're going to start getting into some of the better ones. This one is a bit more obscure. In fact, it's the first time I've ever actually seen it in person that I know of, at least for sale. I'm sure I've seen it in friends' collections, but it's the Space Shuttle Project. And you really just don't see this one very often. I'm not sure if they just felt there wouldn't be a big enough market for it or what, but it was from '91, so it wasn't a late release. I think they stopped making games in '94, '93. But it was in really good shape, and I was happy to pick it up. Okay, this next one I'm actually kind of proud of myself. I did a little haggling and was able to actually pick it up at, I believe, a very good price. not sure if you've ever seen the episodes of the Game Chasers that I'm featured on, but in the first one, episode 28, Jay actually picks up a copy of Donkey Kong Jr. Black Box, and he paid $12 for it. Well, I'm happy to announce I picked it up, and I only paid $10. And if you can tell, my label is much better than his label, so... Anyways, this last one that I picked up, or this next one rather, Dragon Warrior 2, I feel has the best label of the Dragon Warrior series. It looks really cool. And this is the last one I need. So I now have all 4 of them. I actually have the first one complete in box, and I believe I have the poster for this. So still a little more tracking down to get the maps and manuals and boxes, but I'm getting there. So I'm happy to grab this. This next one I actually think was some kind of a pricing error. I was actually able to pick this up for $10, and it came with the manual. And the booth that I picked it up at had stuff priced really high, so I really don't know how I got it so cheap, but I was not complaining, and that's Rockin' Cats. And like I said, I got this with the manual, so for $10, that was a great find. Speaking of manuals, I guess I'll show you the NES manuals before I get into the really good games that I got. The first one was actually a gift. I was given it for free. A buddy of mine, Jeff, he actually DJ'd at the convention, and he also DJ'd at Retropalooza. He's based out of California. He picked this up. He was looking through manuals, and I saw that he found it, and I was like, oh, is that the only one? And he looked, and he said, yeah, and I kind of sulked my head and walked away, and he actually wound up giving it to me. And why this is cool is, it not only is it in amazing condition, but it completes my copy. I have the box and cart for it already. And it's Ninja Gaiden 3, and this is no cheap manual. I mean, this is definitely like a $15, $20 manual, so I was super happy to get this from him. He did get it at a great price, so I think he only paid $1 for it. But anyways, that was super, super nice of him, and I'll definitely make sure I get him back the next time we see each other, maybe at the next Retropalooza. The next one is Heavy Barrel. I already have the cart for this. The next one, as you've seen earlier, I picked up the cart, and I already had the box, so now it's complete. Battletoads. Next is Ikari Warriors 3. Next is the Super Mario Duck Hunt Track Meet combo. Next is Ultima Exodus, which I already picked up complete, so I guess I have a spare of this now. This will complete my copy of Legacy of the Wizard. Same thing with Robin Hood Prince of Thieves. Same thing with Section Z. Same thing with Ghosts and Goblins. Same thing with Willow. So that was a really good streak for me. That actually completed all of those. And speaking of that, this will complete my copy of The Adventures of Link. Although I do need to upgrade the condition, it's not that good. But for now, to have it complete is pretty awesome. And these last two, I just have the carts, so still looking for the boxes. Adventure Island and Commando. Alright, with the manuals out of the way, let's start getting into the good carts. I guess the first two I will talk about are games that I actually got from Chris Kohler. I'm not sure if you're familiar with him. He's pretty big in the video game world. He does some really cool articles. He's a really good writer. But anyways, we did a little haggling, and fortunately I believe I came out on the better end of it. The first one is a copy of Stack Up. And the second one, which I was definitely much happier to pick up, was a copy of Jetsons. Cogwell's Caper, forgive my lack of memory, but this is a late release Taito game, and it's definitely very, very expensive, and I got it at a very good price. Okay, this next set of games are actually games that I picked up from Tyler and Terry's booth. I don't know if you're familiar with their channel. It's Luigi Freakout 123. And anyways, the first two are kind of throwaway common titles, but I needed one of them, and I thought I needed the other, so I picked them both up, and it turns out this first one here I already have, so always good to get doubles. That's Dr. Chaos. This next one you don't see too often. It's the non-Tenjin version of RBI Baseball, or rather the official version, the not the unlicensed version. So I didn't see this. I didn't see this anywhere else at the con, so I picked this up and I got a great price. In fact, I actually wound up getting both of these for $5, so they took care of me there. This next game I picked up, I've definitely been looking for a while. Pretty much everybody already has it but me, but finally I'm able to say I have it, and it's Best of the Best Karate. And again, they gave me a very, very good price on that. And not only were they giving good prices and being very fair, they were also doing some really good trades. So a game that I had picked up that I was super happy to get. I actually got this through them via a trade. I don't know if you've seen in one of my previous videos, I actually picked up a copy of Battletoads Double Dragon. I actually wound up getting a second one, and the reason I got a second one is because I knew it was a good game to trade, and I got it at such a good price I figured I could trade it for something I needed, and boy did I. I think I got a really good deal on this, and they were very pleased as well, and happy to add this to the collection. Tengen Tetris. It's got a little bit of rental stickers, but I can take care of those. They had this priced at $45, which is very fair. This goes a little more than that. It's like a $50, $60 game on eBay, and it seems to be going up recently. But like I said, I traded it for Battletoads Double Dragon, so I was very happy to add this to the collection, so I'm extremely grateful for that. Okay, down to the final four NES titles that I picked up. And the first one's kind of forgettable, but I got these all in a bundle, and how I got these was actually really cool. Like I said, I was kind of with Billy and Jay at the convention, and I was fortunate enough to get a pass that allowed me to get in there prior to the convention. I actually got a VIP pass. I was originally supposed to just get a media pass, but as it turned out, I was able to get upgraded to VIP. So I could pretty much go anywhere at any time, which was really awesome. I'm super grateful for the opportunity. But anyways, I'm on the floor Friday, and I see a couple games, and the convention doesn't officially start till Saturday, so I knew I wasn't really going to get to haggle much, but I still did, and I still got a really good price. And I was willing to pay a little more because these were titles that, you know, I knew were not going to be there, you know, come Saturday. These aren't titles that weren't going to be there Sunday that I could haggle for, so I had to get them while I could. And once you see some of the better ones, you'll understand. The first one is Dragon's Lair. Next is Adventure Island 3. Super happy to get this next one. Bomberman 2. And as far as NES goes, my personal, in my opinion, my pickup of the weekend, something I've really been looking for, and I was super happy to get, DuckTales 2. And the label is in fantastic shape, as is the cartridge, and I wound up getting all four of those for less than this goes on eBay, so I think I did extremely well there. I actually bundled it with a few other things, but I did amazing, and I was totally happy with that. Okay, I've got three more things to show you. The first one was just a free gift from Billy. He didn't have room to fit it in his bag, so he just tossed it my way, and that's Ranger X. The next one is something that I got in trade from Jay. You'll have to wait till future episodes of Game Chasers to see exactly what he got. But I can show you mine, and that's Beast Wars, the Blockbuster exclusive, which is very hard to find. So, super happy to add this to the collection, and I'm grateful that he traded it to me. Okay, and the last thing or things that I got, after the con, we were kind of, you know, sorting through our stuff and trying to, you know, fit everything in our bags, and I happened to catch a Sega Saturn disc out of the corner of my eye that Billy picked up, and it's something that definitely caught my attention. It's Albert Odyssey, Legend of Eldrian, and I actually recently picked this up complete from Greg Honeycutt, but I had a different disc. As you can see, this kind of like a dragon dude here. The version I had was just him zoomed in on, so this was the other disc. So I thought it was pretty cool that he had the disc only for that. Actually, I guess a fan actually gave it to him. So he wound up trading it to me. But here I am sitting here with this disc, and I'm like, you know, hey, you got anything to put it in? Because I didn't want to just throw it in my suitcase. And I was extremely happy with what he actually gave me to put it in. I'm happy to say I'm the only person that owns this right now. I believe it is one of the only copies in existence. I think they made one more, and I think it's sitting at Billy's house. But it's the prototype box for the Game Chasers DVD. And this is super cool because, as far as I know, they're actually going to tinker with the design of this. So this is probably going to be like two of a kind. There's only two in existence. So the fact that I got this is just really cool. So again, I popped the Saturn disc in there happily, and this wraps up my pickups. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will probably do one more video which will kind of show you the little bit of footage I was able to get, and you know, kind of break down our shenanigans of the weekend. It looks like this got in just under 20 minutes, a lot longer than I wanted, but I got everything in one take, which is really cool. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Portland was a blast. I will tell you more about it in my next video.